Hello, welcome to this YouTube channel, Experience Upon Strength, by me, your host Lily. So God bless you so much. So now I want to talk about you'll never give enough. You will never ever give enough. No one will keep the record of how much you are giving them. It doesn't matter 10 years later, if you aren't giving, they will think that you are not a friend. You are not important to them. You are only important when you are giving. So please, there is no much you can give is enough. Let put control. As you take care of others, take care of yourself. You are supporting your mother, father, sister, brothers. It is good, friends. It's a good thing. The problem is, it doesn't stop there, especially where I'm coming from. People, they will start giving you other responsibility. After you have finished educating your brothers and sisters, you will start now educating the niece and nephews. And I'm not saying it's bad, but you need to have a limit. For some people where I'm coming from, has bought cars, paid deliveries, have built houses, they have apartments, using money that they were sent to them by their brother and their sisters who they are working somewhere else, abroad or I don't know where. Even there in Kenya. And the one who works on abroad, guess what? Has nothing for themselves. You work abroad like 20 years, 10 years, 5 years. The day you want to come home, back home, you have nothing. The people you have been supporting with your money have big rentals, income, and now they know you don't have any money. So sad. They just block you. Your relationship is end because you don't have money. So what can you offer? You supported them back then, but now they don't want to support you or even to help you to settle. In fact, they ask you, why are you back? Oh my goodness. You are so emotional on the issue of the black fact that you think the one you are supporting them, they will support you one day. They are going to take care of you one day. Can I surprise you? They won't. Okay? So they won't. Don't even educate your children when you think that they are going to support you. No? You just do that. As you take care of others, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Yeah, it's a good thing for kids to support their parent, and I'm supporting that. Especially even me and my family, my sibling, we are supporting our parents. But not every children, they are going to support their parents. So you keep taking care of yourself first. Some people from abroad, when they came back home, people isolate them. Nobody wants to take care of them because people get sick. People maybe in one way or another, things do happen, and people may come home. So here I have advice for people who they come from abroad. Actually, this advice I just saw somewhere, even I just shared on my Facebook, and and I tell myself, why should I not share it? Because it really blessed my heart. So when you are planning to go home, you need to have money. Have your own investments. Plan your finances with future in mind. As a mother, for example, 9 months from there, the baby is born. 18 years later, the child is going to university. You need to start to plan early. You need to start plan early. And you as a husband and you as a father, responsibility doesn't end when you give your wife a baby. That is when your plan starts. What level of financial preparedness do you put? You have enough time to build for future of the baby. When the baby is born, when baby been born, we celebrate, we eat, we drink until we forget to save for the child. So here where I am in this country it's so okay, especially if you're coming from Africa, it's really bit the culture shock that you are doing the wedding, you are doing wedding, you need people to contribute for you. You have a committee, even as we had one, that your kid is going to university, you are calling for Harambee. That someone is sick, you are calling for. Here, no. Here, the funny thing is, if you want to do a wedding, you'll be saving for that wedding before the wedding. So, if your kid is going to university, even if you tell someone like, we're having a race, this person is going to ask you, wait, where is the parent of this kid? Or, because they believe you need to have life insurance, you need to have health insurance, and you need to have education insurance. So the moment you just give birth, you need to open the bank account for the baby so that you start investing for that child. So you as a mom, you as a father, when you just realize this baby you just conceived, what plan you guys, you just said, okay, let's us sit together. Now we need now to invest. Because we find out that many times we are leaving our children with our debts. When we are now old, now it's now our children to help us. And I'm not saying this with any pride or with anything in my heart, no. I'm not saying this because maybe I'm supporting my parents, no. But maybe our parents, our grandparents, they didn't know this thing, which we are knowing. Or they were not financially stable. Yes, we have those people who they are not financially stable. Even eating the food is very hard. But if God has blessed you, why don't you start saving for your children or for your child? Why don't you just start saving for your retirement? Or what plan are you planning? Because like here, like a school, like a primary and a nursery, it's not, it is no payment. But when it comes to university, it's like they're just now waiting for you over there. So this means when you get this child, you are supposed to arrange yourself. Even if you say you're going to put $20, now, 10 years to come, 18 years to come, you have helped this child. And the Bible says what? A wise parent leaves his inheritance for his children. So the Bible is telling us that a wise parent leaves his inheritance for his children. Okay? So this is telling us that we as parents, we need to get, to support our children. If God has enabled you, it's better to do that. So Ecclesiastic 11:2, he says what about investment? Invest in seven ventures. Yes. In 8, you do not know what disaster may come upon the land. This animal, they do invest, they know, like, especially here. Now, back at home, I didn't understand this thing. Like summer, winter, fall, spring. So when you just hear it, for you, you cannot get it so much. But when God blessed you, you come this side, or maybe you have just watched, you may understand that during winter it's very cold, and whereby nothing can survive on the top here of ice or maybe of snow. Yeah, yes, we have some animal which may survive, but I don't think they are too much. But many animals, even we as human beings, when we are going to have a storm, especially a snow or ice storm, people even, bought things, grocery into their house. The reason is because the storm is here. So you invest. So this moment, you need to invest in yourself, invest in your children, invest. Okay, I'm not saying you don't help your parents. I'm not saying you don't help your sister. You can help them. But when you're helping them, ask yourself, if you haven't helped yourself first, especially people who they are in abroad, we need to invest first in yourself, because you here helping someone back at home is so easy. But someone at home helping you here is not easy, because even if they send you money, it's very expensive. So you first invest yourself here. And I'm going to use an example. You cannot send someone money and you don't have a car. You cannot send someone money and you don't have a place to live. Here you haven't yet settled. Someone has asked you about maybe they have birthday. And okay, I'm not against you supporting them. But before you support them, first, make sure you have support yourself. Make sure you have transport, you have a place where you stay, and you have food. Okay, we have people who they are sick, and okay, we can help them, but we have something which they can wait. Maybe someone is building, maybe we have church project, which even me, I am one in those things. Maybe we have someone buying a car, we have, those things are good. But first, support yourself. Because I remember here in this YouTube channel, you can go and watch that. I say, no one is coming to rescue. You need to rescue yourself. The people that you are giving them today, and I'm not saying you don't give them, 10 years to come, or even 1 year to come, nobody is going to count and calculate and say, you helped me with this amount of money. No one. But the day you stop supporting them, you are enemy. And I'm not saying that you should not support them. I'm not saying that you should not give them. Give them, support them. And here on side of maybe like this guy, he was saying, if you are my friend on my Facebook, I've shared that video. This guy, he was saying, if someone want to have a loan, let them go to the bank. Because to the bank has its own way to do that money come back. To you, you don't have any other place for your money to come back. If that person does not give you your money, that money is gone. So my point is this one. The money that you can give someone, Let it be. Even if that person is not returning to you, you are not going to feel pain for losing it. And I'm not saying that you cannot help anyone. You cannot help. I just hope you just understand me, because don't let anyone take advantage of you. Don't learn the hard way, like many of us. You know, you are helping here, you are helping here, you are helping here, and then you forget yourself. You don't have anything else to show. You know? So take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Even the Bible say what? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. This means what? You cannot give what you don't have. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And Jesus Christ, the greatest commandment is love. So, before you love your neighbor, you need to love yourself. You cannot give out what you don't have. So, if you don't love yourself, you don't know the meaning of love, then I don't know. So may God just give us wisdom. And let us always ask God when someone is special asking for help. What can I do here? If God tell you help them, yes. If God tell you no, don't go with your emotions. Okay? I know today I'll be, some will say like I'm a little bit harsh, but that one, what I've just said here, I saw somewhere, and I said, oh, this thing has really blessed my heart, and that's when I wanted it to bless you too. So, be blessed, stay blessed, remain blessed. Shalom, arrivederci, bye.